Oh man. My dog Smokeyvisions, how you doing, my boy?
Family, how you living? How you living?
Man, you know, same old, same old. Thanks for coming on, my boy.
Man, appreciate you having me.
Man, not I don't look, cause I know you get on the mic too and do your thing, but we know we here to talk music and a new album. You know what I'm saying? Um, but because I don't want to disrespect you, are you? Because like I said, you get on the mic too. Are you closer to an artist or like DJ Khaled? Like DJ Khaled to go get 25 artists and then it'd be like DJ Khaled new album, but he ain't say nothing. But we the best.
Yeah, nah, I'm more of an artist.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, but and then it's just like it ain't even like a Khaled thing with me, even if I'm not rapping, because I actually make all of the beats and shit. So it ain't like I'm just putting niggas together, bringing motherfuckers together. And then it's just like, all right, let's make an album and just put some songs together. Nah, I'ma make the beats from jump, figure out who I want to get on the beats, you know what I mean? Go through that whole journey of trying to put the song together. Like I actually produce.
Yeah, because I was going to say, like, I know like some of the songs you got like 3 artists on there, some is just one.
Yeah.
So I'm like, do you make the beat and then present it to the artist and they like, I like that. And then if you give it, like, say I was a rapper, you give it to me and I'm like, I like it. But then if somebody else say they like it, you put them on the song together or you just figure out?
For the most part, if it's like one motherfucker like it and then a song come out and then that's what it is, like that's the vibe we going with, that's the vibe we going with. Most of the time, if it's a song with multiple people, like they was actually in the studio together, like the song with Peace God and Nucky on it.
Yep.
Like we was in the studio when we actually did that. I booked the session, we actually did that, and the song was originally for Peace God. And then Nucky just was sitting in the cut, just chilling. You know what I'm saying? And I just seen it in his face, like he had the urge to rap. So I'm like, nigga, if you want to get on this bitch, you get on it. You know what I'm saying? And then he went, did his thing on it. So I just really just be piecing it together. It's just really different with the process. You know what I'm saying? It just depend on how it is that day.
I know when I first met you, you wasn't just beginning, but you had just started popping out, getting some buzz. And I'm like, I don't know who that is, but I just heard a beat he put out, and that was hard. It wasn't no music to it yet. It was just a beat. And I was like, I don't know what's going to happen, but something going to happen. And then probably like a month and a half later, Chip hit me up like, what you doing? I'm nothing. We about to go to Smokey's studio. I don't make music. He was like, just for the vibe. I was in high school. I didn't know that people just come and make a vibe out of it.
Yeah.
So, like, then I started hearing like Chris Brown. He'd be like, man, we'd be like 40 people and there 2 people on the song, but it would just be for the vibe. Is that like a how it is with you still? Is it like the parties? Not I won't say a party in the studio, but like if it's only you, Nucky, and Peace Guy, is it just y'all now, or is it like a party atmosphere?
Sometimes it'll depend. Like that specific studio session, we had a few people in there. It was, I want to say, like 2, 3 other people that wasn't even making music that was in there. But for the most part, no, I like to create in my own space by myself. If I lock in with somebody, I'm gonna just, all right, it's just us and we gonna lock in. But if people got motherfuckers around, I ain't against it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like if that's the vibe, that's the vibe. Man, you know what I'm saying?
We was in there lit. I ain't say nothing on the mic. Nobody even know I was there. But like
vibe,
it was
bro.
Lit. And I don't know how it is now, but at that time we was at the crib.
Yeah.
We was the bedroom and in the studio. I was like, I don't know.
It's somewhat still similar, bro. But for the most part, I'll be going to studios now. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if I got to, I'll do shit straight at the crib if I need to. You know what I'm saying?
And then the name of the album. I mean, not the name of the album just came out. It's the Place Beyond the City.
Yep.
How many songs I got? I'm gonna tell you the truth. If you ask me what my favorite song is, I can't tell you because when the albums drop, just like Blast just dropped, somebody else just dropped. I don't know none of the name of the songs. I just hit play and rock out. Yeah,
that's how.
So like, I must just be like number 4, but I don't want to lie to you and say which one. And then you go listen like this ain't hit. This is the interlude. You know, I don't want to lie to you. But how many songs you got on the album?
12. It's 12 songs. It's 3 interludes and then there's 9 tracks.
Okay. Yeah. And then I see you got Wakalik on there again.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not saying this to single him out or like discredit nobody else. Is that one of your favorite people to work with? Because y'all got a lot of projects together.
Yeah, for sure. And then, but honestly, everybody that was on the project, they was on the project for a reason. Like, it wasn't like it was just random. Like, I picked these people for a reason because these people, like, I actually got relationships beyond the music. You know what I'm saying? So I picked everybody for a reason. Like Tay De Niro, that's one of the artists I really grew my name with within the music. Peace God, that was the very first artist I ever worked with. You know
for real?
Yeah, ever. Like, ever. Motherfucking Nookie, we just built a relationship through over the years, and then boom, I fucks with him. Paul Blaze, built the same thing, built a relationship over the years, and then that's just somebody I locked in with personally, and then that's my guy, you know what I'm saying? Same with Big Streets, like somebody I really, really locked in with. Like, I got Big Streets shit on right now. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I really got personal relationships with these people, and I really, like, fuck with the music they make. So it's just like, all right, y'all, I need y'all for the album, bro.
It's my turn. It's my turn. I was there for y'all. I need y'all. Like, you know
what I'm saying? So I need y'all for the album, and you know what I mean? For the most part, everybody came through for me.
You made all the beats?
Yeah, everything.
Fire. Listen, I'm telling you, I was like a freshman, sophomore when I found out that you did beats. Maybe I was a sophomore or something like that when I found out you did beats. And I'm like, all right, cool, because I got friends who make beats, but we don't never hear nothing. And then, like I said, when Chip called me like, hey, we going over there, I'm like, man, for what? I don't do nothing. But I'm sitting in the studio like, he made me want to rap. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how it is. It made me want to get on and rap. Which one did you do first? Was you a rapper, artist first, or was you the?
I was producing first. I didn't even, like, music wasn't even my thing, bro. I got into making beats because my little brother was rapping. And my little brother needed beats, so he's like, bro, can you learn how to make beats so I can have beats? And then this was like 2000, like 9, 10. So like YouTube beats wasn't really a thing, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like you had to hop on instrumentals that was out, like a T.I. beat or a Lil Wayne beat at the time. So it was like, he like, bro, can you learn how to make beats for me? I'm like, yeah. Bro, the very first time I ever made a beat, it was on a fucking Android phone, bro. It's back when the Android screens was plastic. Bro, swear to God, the very first beat I ever made was on the phone. But it was hard, and he fucked with it, so it was like, all right, I can maybe do something with this. And then I got an older cousin. He was trying to fuck around at the time, man. He introduced me to Fruity Loops, and that's a beat making software. And then ever since then, I seen that shit, and that shit looked like a video game, bro. And I just was hooked ever since. And I took that shit, I went and downloaded it at the crib, and then, bro, I went, looked up a bunch of YouTube shit, how to make beats, and then learned the basics, and then I just really took that shit.
Crazy ever since.
Yeah, bro. Never stopped, never looked back.
So how long after was you became an artist? Like, you was doing the beats first, and then it was like 2 years, 3 years later?
I want to say like maybe like 3, 4, like, seriously, but I always fuck around. Like, when I was fucking with Chip and them, like, I'll fuck around, I'll just freestyle and shit, but I never, like, really took it serious. But then it was just like, I was working on the craft, listening to more music, studying. All right, how do people come up with songs? How do they do this? How do they do that? So I was just really studying and then trying to bring that shit back to myself. And it was like, all right, I know I got the mental capability and the wordplay to actually, you know what I mean, get some shit off. It's just like, I got to learn to really piece it together. So over the years, I was working on it. So like 3, 4 years after I really got started producing, and then I want to say like 2014, 15 was when it was just like, all right, you can really rap. And then you brought up Chip, like, that's one of the people, he be in my ear, bro. Like, I don't be wanting to rap, bro. Like, but he be in my ear, bro. He be like, bro, you have to rap, like, because you can really rap.
Right.
So it just be like, I don't be wanting to rap, bro, but it's people that be in my ear, like, just rap, bro. Give us a couple songs. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't saying give me a whole album.
Yeah, just like, give us a couple. Give us a couple verses. So it'd be like, and then on this one, it just felt like, so especially what I was talking about on the album specifically in my songs, I felt like I needed to get that shit off. You know what I'm saying? So it was with perfect timing, really.
Speaking of what you were saying on the album, because you put it together like a story, just like, you know, like you put it together yourself, the body of work. How do you, like, I'll be listening to, like, say, like a Chris Brown or a T.I. album, and I'll be like, how he want number 1 to go before number 2, but why is number 4 before number 7? Why didn't he how do you come up with, like, say you got a song with you and Peace God, and then you and whoever, how do you know you want that song to go before that song, or how do you know the song by yourself to go before the song with you?
Taking time and really listening to shit, and then as you get shit mixed and songs progress, like you kind of like just figure it out from just listening to everything as a whole. Like, bro, that was the track list that came out, bro. I had literally the day I dropped the final track list, bro. That wasn't even the final track list. I dropped something on my different track list on my story a couple hours before I even dropped the final, bro. Chip, the one that was like, hey, you should, because Rose in the Concrete, he loved that song. It's crazy. He was like, bro, you got to put this earlier. And I was like, I'll think about it. Knowing me, I was just like, I ain't gonna do it. But then I actually listened to it in that sequence, and then I'm like, damn, actually sound kind of hard. Sense. So it's a bunch of everything. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's people giving you input. Sometimes it's just you hearing songs in a certain order. Sometimes you trying to piece together a story. It was a little bit of all that with this album.
Is it like, do you have like I know you have a team, like people that you trust, but is it like, do you send like you said, you had a first track list a couple hours before that, so did you send it to Chip or and a few people and they was like, hold on, mix it around, or was you just
it was all me. Oh, like, okay. But I always send like close homies music to check out and shit. So like motherfuckers be like, oh yeah, this fire, this not. So that helps me like pick out certain songs or whatnot. Like, but for the most part, like I be putting all this shit together myself, bro. I ain't got no team, bro. I'm dolo. I got homies that support me, but I be doing all this shit dolo. Everything, like everything you see me promoting, doing, I'm doing all that shit myself.
I know you. It's probably hard, especially because you got, like you said, you got 9 songs, 12, things to play. And it's like your kids, so it's hard to pick your favorite. But which one is your personal favorite or whatever on this album?
Shit, it just depends on the day, bro. Yeah, it's a different song. Yeah, it's a different song every day, bro. Like, honestly, today's shit, my favorite shit was probably the first song of my life. But yesterday, that shit was Don't Get Comfortable. The day before that, it was Missing You.
So, I do know that one. What's the name of the one with you? It's number 2.
Tay Dinero is the second song. Wycliffe, the third one.
Both of them is hard. Yeah, the second one's hard too. But I be trying not to be biased because I know why. Yeah. Like I can text him right now, like, you trying to go hoop? Like, I know him, so I don't want to be trying to be personal. But it is hard though. But he know, like, I got his shit on my phone too. Him, Juice, everybody. But so,
yeah, bro. But nigga's hard, bro.
Man, like,
I be trying to tell, bro.
Like, I'm gonna get him on here. I'm gonna ask him to him, but like, what made him do it? But like, when I first met him, he was a hooper, and he was cold at hoop. But then he started doing music, and I'm like, you might be better at music than you are at hoop, but you cold at hoop too. Bro. So it's like,
bro, that nigga's good at whatever that.
Man, whatever he put his mind to.
Whatever you want to do, he good at. That nigga be out fishing and shit now, man.
Yeah,
that nigga good at that shit, bro. Nigga, just the other day, day before the album drop, or the week before the album drop, nigga showing me fishes. He catching this big and shit.
Boy doing side quests.
I'm like, yeah, he doing side missions and shit now. So yeah, bro good at it. Bro, I fuck with him though. But yeah, that's my guy right there.
Yeah. So what's next? We getting visuals? We get
yeah, for sure. I'm gonna do. It's probably not gonna be like traditional visuals because how the market is nowadays. It's kind of tough to get motherfuckers from the internet to actually listen to your shit. So I'm gonna try to figure out something where I can, get it to where it's kind of like a mix of both, to where I can just like do videos, but then just put them out for the social media platform. So I'm trying to figure out something in a way I can do visuals now. But for the most part, I'm gonna just keep doing promo shit. You know what I mean? Hopefully get some more interviews in. You know what I'm saying? So, but then after the album, I already got another joint I'm plotting on that.
Well, you sound like not saying you like compared, but like Eric Bellinger be dropping like 3 albums a year. I'd be like, bro, dude, are you Future?
Bro, but see, and then you gotta think that in the time we in, bro, you gotta be consistent.
I know.
I'm starting to realize that more. And you know me, I'm a reserved person, bro. I be to myself. I'm an introvert. So it's just be like, I'd be like, yeah, I want to drop a lot, but I ain't really trying to be all in these people's face.
I do see. It's like you got some artists like J. Cole. He might do features, like, cause I remember at first he wasn't even giving us no features for real.
Telling you.
So like now he might drop an album in 2020. We don't get an album from him until 2023, but he gives us like 25 features in that 3 year span, and we like, J. Cole, you one of the best. Can we get something? But you have like Future when he went on that crazy run where he dropped like 3 albums in 4 months. So it's like you got to find your happy medium.
Yeah.
So like
and then but shit, I'm up and coming, so it's just like, you know what I mean? Got to be consistent. Yep. That's the best way to, I mean, keep shit rolling is to be in these people's face constantly making music, constantly dropping music. Motherfuckers, they respect work, and then if it's good,
they gonna love it.
Exactly. So.
I know that's how some artists say, like some of the mainstream artists say about like their tour, that they'll drop an album and they don't want to wait a year and a half to go on tour. They want to drop it in March and go in and tour like 2 months later.
Tour the whole album or the project they drop. Just go boom. It's easy, bro. Because most of the time, motherfuckers want to hear the newer shit anyway.
Yeah.
So it's just like, why not just drop it and then let's go on the road, build our fan base as we just drop new music and making money doing it. Like, no brainer.
And I get to put some money in my pocket. You know,
exactly. It's a no brainer.
You don't have to, you know, I don't want to force a release date or nothing out that, you know, you might have to, I didn't want to say that. But like this year, another project?
Yeah. Or I'm aiming for this year. Sometime maybe like October, November, but I know I'm about to get back in the lab like ASAP.
Are you you gave us 9. How many did you record for the album?
It was a lot. I couldn't even tell you.
Yeah, that's what I figured. And then you had to shorten it down to what you got.
But there was like the actual 9 songs. It was just like, all right, these is like my favorite ones out of the, you know what I mean? Because like I said, the artists that were on the album, like I planned on having them on the album. I wanted it to be more people, but it just didn't turn out that way. So it was just like, all right, let me fucking figure out how I'm gonna put this shit. You know what I mean? So it was just a little bit of that. And shit, it'd be tough, man. That should be tough, bro.
Oh man, yeah, I can't DJ. I mean, you know, I can't produce, DJ, nothing. If I DJ, give me the aux or hey, I'm gonna turn on this shuffle.
If you can get a vibe going, it's a start.
You know, like, the we going, you know, throwback. All right, 90s hip hop it is, you know. I heard the album. For the people who haven't heard the album, what's like how do I want to say it? Not like because there's a story behind it. What is like when they listen to it, where do you want their headspace to be?
I just want people to be motivated by it. Like when they hear it, I don't care what you do in life. You can be a fucking landscaper. You can be a ball player. You can be a nurse, a CNA, whatever. Like I just want you to, when you hear this music, I want this shit to make you feel like you can be great at whatever it is you do, or it just make you wake up feel like, you know what? I do need to chase that dream, or I do need to, you mean, figure out this or that. I just wanted to motivate people when they listen to it. Really, that was when I was making it. That's how I felt. Like when I listened to it, that's how I feel. When other people listen to it, that's how I feel like they get the vibe from it. Like especially with certain songs, it's just like, damn, that's some real shit. Yeah, and, you know what I mean. And that's just really what I want people to get out of it.
Like, I'm be honest with you. I'm one of those people who like, if I have my phone next to me, I hit my phone and hit play. I ain't really like too much into it. But as soon as I put my headphones on and I'm submerged into it, I can hear the beats, I can hear the words and everything. And I'm like, so I'm sitting there and somebody looked at me like, what you listening to? I'm like, I'm about to send it to you. So I sent it to my coworker, like, and he was like, I was like, yeah, I don't know what song he listening to right now, but got him. You know what I'm saying? So you got that effect on him. Like I said, I don't know what song it was, but he kept tapping. He tapped me like, who you listening to? I'm like, this is my boy. I went to school with him. Da da da. Hold on. Sent it to him, and then he went on break. I walked into the office, and I see him doing this. And I walked behind him to grab some paper. I wasn't grabbing no paper. I wanted to see if he listened to the album. And I seen the album cover. They got album music too. I don't know what song it was.
Bro, that's what I want.
You got that feel in it. Yeah. Like I said, I don't know what song it is, but he was bobbing his head to it. He tried to figure it out.
Even when you listen to it, like it's a different style of production from me that I've been giving people over the years, and this is like kind of the sound I've been wanting to push with this album. That's why I was so like adamant on putting this shit out, because I'm like, yo, this new sound I'm working with, I want this shit to be out. And it's like a mix. It's like soulful, but it got bounce to it. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly like give people the best of both worlds. Like,
because I wouldn't say it was like a party album.
Yeah,
but if you turn it on, I ain't gonna say all of them, but if you turn some of the songs on at a party, ain't nobody gonna, man, turn that off.
Yeah, motherfuckers can still bob their head. Like, they can just chill, parlay through the party and bob their head. And then they gonna, like you said, they ain't gonna be no situation. What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just some, like, you know what I mean? And then if you really into it, if you chilling by yourself, you listen to that shit, you can really sit and listen to it. Like, I had a homie, who the fuck was it? I forgot who it was. But one of the homies just told me the other day, like, yeah, bro, I feel like this some late night shit. Like, you just cruise ride late night listening to this. And I'm like, shit, that's what I wanted to be. Just something you could just sit late night.
And when you see the album cover, I'll put the album cover on, but when you see the album cover, it do give you that, like, after 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Turn it on and just
vibe.
Cruise through the city.
Vibe, bro. I'm telling you. And then that's just throughout the whole process, just even looking at that cover art, bro. That cover art just, like, kind of in a weird way explain, like, exactly how I was feeling. Just like, it was just like I was to myself, and it just was in my own world, just creating. You know what I'm saying? In my own space, creating. And then on the album cover, you see a motherfucker is one person sitting on a car in the middle of fucking nowhere, just gazing at the stars. You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
Ain't no telling what by that person just thinking life. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what I was really feeling with this project. And like I said, I just wanted to motivate motherfuckers with this shit.
How, like I said, I've never put an album together. How hard is it to come up with album title? Or do you go, because I know you're not going into the album like, I'm about to drop an album in 6 months. Like you said, October, November, when you want to drop your next project. I'm sure you either already started or you just wake up like, oh, we gonna name this.
I already go through it. Bro, it take a while. It takes a while. Like, my album wasn't even originally named The Place Beyond the City. Right. Like, that shit just came upon me. Like, bro, it's hard as hell to come up with titles. I got the next project, like the cover art, everything already done, but I had that shit planned though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I already had all this planned. But it's hard, bro. The cover art originally wasn't what it was. The title originally wasn't what it was. And shit, when I did find the title, the cover art wasn't what it was. But I went through like 7 cover arts, bro. It's hard as hell to find just the title and the cover art alone. It's like you gotta really, you know what I mean? But when I was just like, it's funny because the title is inspired by a movie. Okay. The movie name is The Place Beyond the Pines. Mm-hmm. And then I was just like, hearing that, I'm like, damn. And then it's a deep ass movie. It's like, it plays into the title. Yeah. And then I was just like, damn, how can I kind of flip that and make it like in my situation type of thing? I'm in the city. The Place Beyond the City. Yeah. Boom. And then I just really was thinking about, all right, what would I want this project to mean to me? You know what I mean? Like, and when I was really creating it, I was just like, man, I want this to represent just like stepping outside of my comfort zone. You know what I mean? And it's like the place beyond the city, going beyond where I'm from. You know what I mean? What I'm used to, just to achieve what I'm trying to achieve. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard as hell to come up with titles though, bro. It's tough. Like,
man, this ain't even like, I don't even like, just for a men's league, trying to come up with a team name for a men's league for something that's not even super serious. You could be like, our team name Red.
You want it to stick.
So I can only imagine what it's gonna be like what it would be like to do an album cover, because you don't want to just, here go my album.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And like you want people to win, even from the title, you want motherfuckers like, yeah, I want to listen to that. Yeah. When they see the cover art, damn, that look interesting. Let me just click it. You know what I mean? Let me click it and listen to it.
It's like the trailer before the trailer.
Exactly. So movies, it's like that. All that shit got to hit.
You I know you forever as Smokeyvisions. How in the world did that name come about?
It's mad. It's simple as hell, bro. So I like to smoke weed. Mm-hmm. And I like to take pictures. Like, all right. So it made sense. I was chilling a long time ago.
Yeah, because like I said, when I met you in like 2011, you was already Smokeyvisions. That's all I know you about. Somebody asked me what your real name is. I'm like, real name Smokey to me.
Hey, nah, but it's just, bro, I was just chilling, smoking one day. And then because I be, most of my pictures I take by myself, bro. Mm-hmm. So like, I was just sitting taking pictures one day, just smoking. And there was one picture I took, like the smoke covered my entire face. And I'm like, Smokeyvisions. and then it just snapped. It just snapped, and then I was like, oh well, it's a play on what I like to do. I like to smoke weed. I like to take pictures. Just like, and initially, bro, before the music shit, like I wanted to do photography and videography. Like I said, I got into producing because of my brother. And that shit just took over my whole entire interest. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I initially wanted to be a videographer. So Smokeyvisions, it was like a play on smoking and cameras. And ever since then, like people ran with Smokey. Like motherfuckers was calling me Smoke. Everybody ran with Smokey, Smoke Dog. I didn't call myself Smoke Dog. I didn't even want to be Smokey for short. I wanted to be Smokeyvisions. But they call me Smokeyvisions. But then the people just shorten that shit Smokey, and then now I'm Smokey to everybody, bro. Smoke Dog like, to everybody.
That's how I was introduced. This is my boy Smokey. This is my boy Smokeyvisions,
bro. And I love it, bro. Like I love it, bro. It'd be hilarious just hearing people, hey, that's Smokey. Bro, it'd be funny. Like it's this dude that come to my job and shit. This motherfucker, he'd be like, "What up, Smokey Robinson?" Every time I say Smokey Robinson, it's funny. I'm gonna do a play on that shit too. Watch,
I ain't even mad at it. Besides the album, before I let you get up out of here, what's next? I know you said you got busy. Or you want to do figure out a way to do the visuals, album like October, November. What's next with the music?
Shit. Other than dropping, what I want to really start doing is kind of like A&R and kind of like helping other artists put their projects together. You know what I'm saying? And not necessarily where I'm producing everything, but I want to help connect other artists in the city with producers. You know what I mean? Get more artist-producer connections going. So outside of dropping, that's kind of like my next journey is to kind of bridge that gap between artist and producer within the state.
Man, because we got...
It's a lot of dope artists, a lot of dope producers, and these niggas don't work with each other enough, bro. They don't. And I'm about to really, because I know a lot of producers. I know damn near all the really good ones here, bro. And the shit, I'm learning about more and more of them. But and I know a lot of good artists, bro. And then a lot of artists, even artists I don't work with, they fuck with me, bro. So it's like I can easily connect motherfuckers and like, hey, bro, you should work with this nigga. You should work with this nigga. Get motherfuckers in the studio or just start booking studio sessions and then just having motherfuckers come through. Like, hey, come through. Then motherfuckers think they gonna be working with me. I'm putting these niggas together. Now they working with each other. So that's my plan, really, to kind of
connect it.
Yeah, connect the dots. You know what I mean?
Bridge. Yeah. The bridge. I got something to talk to you about before when we turn this off. But tell them where they can, get the album, where they can hear it, and you already know how I feel about it. I thought it was fire. So.
Y'all can check the album out on every platform, whatever platform you use to listen to music, YouTube, Apple Music, Amazon, Spotify, whatever it is you use to stream music, you can check out the album. The album is called The Place Beyond the City, and it did drop on July 26th. If you want to find me on anything, it's at Smokeyvisions on every platform. Once again, at Smokeyvisions on every platform, and go check that album out, man.
Y'all know what's next. Appreciate you coming on, my boy.
You already know, family.
Peace.